Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. According to a report from NASA, 2019 was actually the third hottest year ever recorded. So even though we've been lucky with the weather so far this year, people need to remember that Keone Pearson hasn't competed yet. And that alone could raise the global temperature by a few degrees. The anticipation of Keone's 212 debut has been building and building for months, and so far he's checked every single box along the way. So 5 weeks from now, when he is ready to touch down, the division better be ready, because this kid might be bringing more heat than anything you've seen all year long. Even though I do believe in psychics and clairvoyance, I also believe what my eyes tell me. And when I look at Nathan the Asher, I don't need to channel any sort of supernatural force to figure out that he has big things in his future. On Tuesday, Nathan's team released a handful of videos from a shoulder workout that showed Nathan looking as strong as I've seen him since last year's post-Olympia run. This version of Nathan, the one that completely dialed himself in, is not dealing with any major distractions this year. And that is one of the scariest things in bodybuilding, because when he's locked in like this, he's one of the few athletes who can actually beat anyone on any given night. So if he can figure out a way to get on stage between now and December, this could end up being one of the best performances of his career. It's hard to have a true consensus about anything in sports, especially one that's subjective like bodybuilding. But I think if you asked current athletes what the best Mr. Olympia look of all time was, that the majority of them would say 2003 Ronnie Coleman. So when Phil Heath, the 7-time Olympia champ himself, goes on record to say that he wants to shock the world in a way Ronnie did back in '03, that, friends, is what we call a bold statement. Look, I'm glad to see that Phil's confident. That's the way a former champion is supposed to think. But we're talking about '03 Ronnie here, which is a level that the greatest bodybuilder of all time could only hit. It's the unicorn of bodybuilding. Never seen before, probably won't ever be seen again. But Phil's one of the most talented athletes in history. So if anyone can get close, he's probably the man to get the job done. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.